And finally, the Trinamool distanced themselves totally when the mountains of cash were shown on Republic Bangla with the then Trinamool minister Partha's aid. The TMC, in doing so, actually acknowledged what we were reporting. They acknowledged that Republic is right, that the teachers' recruitment scam is a reality. Now, another TMC MLA is under arrest in the case, and I feel the TMC cannot distance itself by retaining Manik Bhattacharya in the party. So Mamata Banerjee and the TMC are in a catch-22 situation. What will they do? Let's debate.
Face covered with a mask, head down, ducking all cameras. The former chairman of the West Bengal Board of Primary Education and sitting Trinamool Congress MLA walks towards the car as the ED arrests him. Watch the walk of shame by the TMC leader as he makes his appearance in court.
Their nature of investigation is not as per law. That's why I said that. Everything you must be as per law. We are here to show the learned court that everything what I had done as per law. So the investigating agency who has come up for the investigation with so much hope of the people at large, they should also come up with clean hand, which they are not.
The BJP is protesting and raising slogans against him. But Mamata Banerjee is yet to make her stand clear. The stashes of cash are out. The tainted minister is under arrest. The conduits aiding the scam are behind bars.
What the charges against?
Republic Bangla, the #1 Bengal news channel, led with all the updates.
Directorate, what the charges against Mr. Chatterjee? Mr. Chatterjee, would you like to respond? Mr. Chatterjee?
The teachers' recruitment scam cannot be denied. Even the TMC has acknowledged it.
আজকে শৃঙ্খলা রক্ষা কমিটির যে বৈঠক ছিল সেখানে আমরা যারা উপস্থিত ছিলাম একে একে সবাই নিজের কথা বলেছে জানিয়েছে এবং সর্বসম্মতিক্রমে সিদ্ধান্ত হয়েছে যে দলের সমস্ত পদ থেকে পার্থ চট্টোপাধ্যায়কে উইথ ইমিডিয়েট এফেক্ট অপসারিত করা হচ্ছে।
Will Mamata now come out clear on the scam, or will another stash of cash open the eyes of the Bengal government? Let's debate.
Riju, when are you sacking Manik Bhattacharya from the party? Because this is a scam you have acknowledged is the truth. People are asking you this question. You sacked Partha, now sack Manik. You have to sack him. People are asking. People across Bengal are asking.
Thank you. It's glad to be back with you, Arnab. But the situation here is this. When Partha Chatterjee was arrested on 22nd of April and hordes of cash was recovered and other things were recovered, the party took 6 days time and we have removed him from the ministry, we have removed him from the party. After an overnight grilling of the ED by Manik Bhattacharya, he was arrested today morning for the case of disproportionate assets which is apparently connected to this entire fiasco. So once proven and once it comes to light and everything is clear, I'm sure the party is going to take a call on it. But I will only say this, it is also a proven fact that 95% of the central agencies are acting against the opposition parties, out of which on the top of the hit list is Trinamool Congress. We are not against investigation. Let the investigation continue. We will cooperate with the investigation, but we only urge the investigation not to be biased, not to be under any scanner of political vendetta by the
Was the investigation biased against Partha Chatterjee? Was the investigation biased against Partha Chatterjee?
Absolutely not. That's why we
Then how is the investigation biased against Manik Bhattacharya? Is the same officers? Same case?
I'll give you a small point.
Don't be
give
defensive.
You a small tidbit before you get the BJP in. You know, no, I'm not being defensive at all. One of our heavyweight leaders is also behind bars by ED and CBI called Anubrata Mandal. The CBI has submitted to the court a list of 95 witnesses. Do you know, Arnab, one of those witnesses, a person whose name is mentioned in the court, is not even alive? So this is the situation.
One of 97. One of 97 is your case. What about the 96 of 97?
But the person.
What about the other 96? I mean, come on, don't, no, okay, Barrister Kabir Shankar Bose is laughing. 1 minute. Kabir, why are you laughing?
From central agencies?
Kabir, why are you laughing?
There is a limit to getting defensive. I mean, just answer the question. When will the Chief Minister act? We've seen so many instances of corruption in public life. There has been Partha, and not only that, Arnab, in West Bengal, even before that, her ministers have been in the dock, but the Chief Minister has not acted. Even for Anubrata, I mean, she's actually come out in support of him. The buck stops with the Chief Minister. She says that she is all in Bengal. During election, she says she is the candidate in all seats. The buck stops with her. When will she take action? Let the Trinamool spokesperson answer that question instead of being
BJP
defensive.
cannot defeat somebody, BJP cannot scam somebody, BJP cannot whitewash somebody.
Don't really change
they
the
put
subject.
Them behind bars. Look what happened to Saurabh Ganguly
No, what
today.
happened to him?
He did not bow down to BJP.
What rubbish.
And they thrown him out.
Oh
We are
God,
not changing
for
the
God's sake,
goalpost.
tomorrow if he
But I'm
becomes
saying
ICC
this,
chief, will you
anybody who
chew
will
your
not
words?
bow down
I'm
to
getting a
BJP
response from
is
Priyanka Tibrewal. Now all I say is, Priyanka.
Doing it purposely.
Yeah, Priyanka. What are you saying, Priyanka?
See, he is doing it purposely. He doesn't know that this is not cricket that which we are discussing, but we are discussing the scam, the recruitment scam where there have been irregularities and they cannot deny that. Today there is a letter which has been recovered from the house of this Manik Bhattacharya. You know, Arnab, to whom this letter was addressed? It was addressed to the Chief Minister, where they spoke about the irregularities and the scam, whatever was happening in the recruitment process. And this letter is recovered from whose house? From Manik Bhattacharya's house. So we know this very well, that ignorance is no better than indulgence. The Chief Minister knew everything about it, but she was quiet. And why was she quiet? And tell me more so now. Will she suspend this fellow, or she will give another Veer Puruskar, like she's ready to give a Veer Puruskar to Anubrata Mandal, who's behind bars. Now, I'm absolutely saying this, that Mamata Banerjee knew very much about this recruitment scam because a letter has been written to her office. Why didn't she speak about that letter? Why didn't she suspend these people then? She allowed them to enjoy the fruits coming from
No. I have an observation. I have an observation. Riju, before you come in, Riju, I know you love squabbling with Priyanka, but here's a question. You see, now when I see the feedback that comes to Bengal's #1 media organization today, which I'm proud to say is Republic Bangla. It's a craze. People across Bengal, you know, all of you are from Bengal, you know, everywhere you go, people say, Kotha hochhe, choke chok rekhe. The entire culture, you know, and it's being watched everywhere. We get such a response. We have such a large presence on the ground. And when we started our channel, we started a long time back. In fact, I request, allow me to complete what I'm saying. Allow me to complete what I'm saying. Allow me to complete what I'm saying. No, so you know why Republic Bangla has become such a leading media group in Bengal? It's because we actually expose these things. And you know this, Riju, that when we first put out the pictures, when we first put out the pictures of the cash, you know, for hours after that, no channel was putting it out. And when we put it out, it was explosive. This was an explosion of public sentiment. But it's not about public sentiment alone. Nilanjan.
So congratulations to Republic Bangla.
Thank you.
For being #1 and anti-TMC. So congratulations to them.
Thank you. We are pro-people. Republic Bangla is pro-people. Republic Bangla is pro-people. Pro-people.
When Manik Bhattacharya was produced,
Republic Bangla is pro-people.
Today in the court, people had shoes in their hands.
I'm not going into...
Anyway, we are not discussing Republic Bangla. That is another day. I'll discuss it with you. But 1 minute. Allow me to complete my point. My point, Riju, allow me, please. I just get a view from Nilanjan. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
See, Manik Bhattacharya in June, the Calcutta High Court, Nilanjan, ordered his removal as the West Bengal Board of Primary Education President. Did they not hold him responsible for illegalities committed in the appointment of at least 269 teachers?
Arnab, if any irregularity has happened, the investigation agencies are there. They are doing the investigation, and today the ED has arrested him. So, but what about the other scams in which in all these BJP people are, you know, connected?
No. In this case, in this case, okay, let's say this.
Bangla and
No,
Republic,
but won't you
Republic
discuss
TV,
about this scam?
the Republic No, madam, you also have to talk about the Narda scam where your leader has taken money on camera and it has been telecasted from your state headquarters.
No, sir, you also have to talk about people, common people standing on the streets with shoes on their in their hands and welcoming Manik Bhattacharya in the court. Why would you talk about that? Why would you talk about common people?
Okay, everyone calm down. Everyone calm down. Nilanjan, no, Riju, let Nilanjan complete his point. I'll come to you after that. I have a question for you too.
Arnab, you have to let me answer. She is talking about
but chill, calm down. Why are you all getting so aggressive, man?
I'm not getting worked up. I need to remind her about the BJP cadres who are sitting as proxies with these people. They are on the Dharna Mancha with their placards and everything. The BJP
but again, Nilanjan, this debate specifically.
Now see, this is
this is all a diversionary tactic. Now you don't respond, Priyanka, to that. I'm trying to anchor the debate back on the subject, and you're not letting me.
Twice. Priyanka Tibrewal has lost twice with 58,000 margin.
They do not have the guts to call a spade a spade. That is why they are diverting. That is why they are diverting.
There's nothing to divert.
Priyanka Tibrewal has the guts to call sweepers on
have been booted out.
like Manik Bhattacharya, and I can do that very well. But I know that there is a decency and decorum maintained in the court.
One sec.
Otherwise, I
have a question for Riju. Riju, any politician has the pulse on the feelings of the people. I am asking you specifically, okay? And I noticed that in your first reply, you didn't really say you will not take action. You very smartly began by saying in the last case, we took 6 days to evaluate that. You've left the little door open for action against Manik. Very good, very smart. But here's a question to you. See, Calcutta High Court Justice Abhijit Gangopadhyay said, probably the litigant did not pay money to Manik Bhattacharya and so his employment was terminated, which means a Calcutta High Court judge observed how a litigant was dismissed from the West Bengal Teachers Service for not paying Manik Bhattacharya a bribe. Now, these are observations of the court. The court has imposed costs on Manik after finding irregularities. I personally believe you should have sacked him that day itself. That day itself you should have sacked him. People would have supported you.
You have made your observation. That is your constitutional right to have an observation and have a speech. But the bottom line is, Arnab, very different. See, Priyanka Tibrewal is shouting so much that there is so many common people. They are not common people. They are BJP Karyakartas. And Priyanka Tibrewal's ex-boss Babul Supriyo and Arjun Singh are now in Trinamool Congress because they can understand the pulse of Bengal. They understand BJP does not have a chance. And coming to the scam, and again I am saying this.
So enjoy his songs and dance to the tune.
The people who are involved in this should be
enjoy yourself with his songs and dance to the tune of Babul Supriyo's songs because he once sang Hey Trinamool Arna, enjoy to the tune of that song. Enjoy to the tune of that song. See, the chief minister very well is aware of each and everything.
Okay, Priyanka, let him speak.
Have a sip of water.
No, listen to me. Ulta chor kotwal ko dante. Now look, chor ki dadi mein tinka, how much it is hurting them? How much it is hurting them? One by one, how many MLAs will be suspended? How many MLAs will be suspended?
I will rest my case.
No majority left one day.
I will rest my case and I will say
there won't be any majority left. But leave apart that. Leave apart. I will maintain the point that Mamata Banerjee knew about this scam very well. That is why today what is she saying?
Amit Shah ji said, "Abki baar 200 par," and we have crossed 200. Priyanka, it's okay.
The money, their jobs will not be taken.
It's okay, Priyanka.
She's thinking about the family.
Arnab, can I speak or she can go ahead?
The point is, I feel, I want to, 1 minute. I know there is a problem. Presumably the problem is, Priyanka, allow me. Presumably I understand Riju's problem. I understand Riju's problem. You see, the problem is the domino effect. You got to understand this. You see, Kabir, you are not being empathetic. If he removes Partha, then he will remove Manik. They don't know who will be arrested next, then they'll have to remove the person. They don't want to overcommit on the removals. So I understand your situation. Your leadership is asking you, are you going to stand by us? Or are we all going to become like Partha Chatterjee?
One second.
The basket of rotten
Arnab,
apples
one
will be
second.
empty soon.
You are
the
one of
basket
the
of rotten
topmost
apples.
Okay,
will be
Riju
empty
is
soon.
replying,
journalists of
Priyanka,
this country.
please.
Again, this woman has started. Arnab, I cannot speak like this.
No, the lady has a name. Her name is
I cannot,
Priyanka.
talk like
Thank
this.
you. Yeah.
Can you confirm?
So you tell her to keep quiet. Yes, thank
Okay,
you.
I am a request.
You mentioned domino effect. Arnab, one of the most respected journalists of this country. You remember just before the 2021 elections, there was a domino effect in the party. Every day somebody was leaving, Shubhendu and the whole lot, the whole kachra went. What happened? There was a perception BJP is coming
You
up.
took
so
many
not
back.
part. TMC crossed 200. So again, when all this is happening, I am telling you, the people of Bengal trust only Mamata Banerjee. They don't trust this Chor
Kabir is
Shubhendu.
quiet.
They don't trust this.
It's in 26.
Last word to Kabir, please remain quiet.
For that, 26.
People only trust Mamata Banerjee.
What about these rotten apples? These rotten apples.
I'll have the last word, Arnab. Thank you very much.
Okay, Kabir, take your turn. You won't get a chance between them.
In 21.
Who is speaking?
Arnab, it's like
Kabir
this.
is speaking,
They are
Riju. Allow
talking
him,
about-
please.
I don't understand
They
why
are
is
talking
Priyanka
Kabir
about
is saying something to you, Riju. Come on.
They are-
Respond to
Riju,
people. Tell me
Riju,
that.
just hear me out. Riju, just hear me out. On national
Do you
TV,
think this
the
Chor
issue
Shubhendu
is
is the alternative
about a
to Mamata
massive
Banerjee?
public
She is
scam
not.
where public money is involved and money of poor people, it's been scandal. Do
Kabir,
not
why
talk
don't you
about
go and talk
where
about
leaders,
weapon
where
scam?
leaders have
It is
changed
considered
parties,
our
what happened in
Bengal is
elections,
peanuts compared
which
to
leader
Madhya
has
Pradesh.
come where.
You are a barrister.
Have
Why don't
some
you go and
responsibility,
file
have some responsibility, and your leaders have to take responsibility for their cadres who are indulging in some scams. Have some respect for the Calcutta High Court, who is repeatedly saying that there is a rot in the entire system and public money is being swindled by leaders of the Trinamool Congress. At least respect your judiciary. Even that respect is not there.
The barrister has a right to his political views. Okay, viewers, now we'll track this. I believe, viewers, I believe Riju just kept the door. I believe Riju just kept the door a wee bit open for possible future action against Manik. Smart move. He's becoming an experienced spokesperson. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll track what happens in Bengal. And I thank you for watching the debate tonight. We were hot debates. Tell me what you think and see you sharp at exactly 9 o'clock tomorrow. Exactly 9. Good night and goodbye.